Today I'm going to be talking about proper storage and instrument care for viola. If you're planning on playing your instrument, the first thing you should do when you take it out is attach a shoulder vest or a sponge. If you're a beginner, you probably have a sponge instead of a shoulder vest. A sponge looks like this. You put it over your shoulder in order to keep a distance from your instrument to your shoulder. It's more comfortable to play that way, and it also creates a better sound. The first thing you want to do in order to attach one of these is take a rubber band, turn your instrument around, hook the rubber band over the right side of the instrument, over the chin rest on the front. Your chin rest may be back here on this side, but also over this metal piece that holds the end pin. Once you have that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just slip the sponge underneath the rubber band like this, and that's pretty much it. Just hold the instrument like that. If you're a more intermediate player or you're not using a sponge, you would probably use a shoulder vest instead. A shoulder vest looks like this, and it's a more advanced way of using a sponge. What you would do for this is make sure that the grips are facing each other when you go to put it on. Take the part that hooks over your shoulder, turn it around, and slip this end onto the back. Then take the other end while the other one's hooked on and slip it upward onto the instrument. It doesn't have to be even, but it might be a better idea just because it's more comfortable this way, and it's more comfortable than using a sponge in general. There are different types of shoulder vests that you could use instead of this one. I have a Bon Musica, so that's just my preference, but you can use any other type. The next thing I want to go over is proper bow care. This is a bow, and this is what you use to make sound with the viola or violin. One of the most important things that you should know about the bow is that you should never ever touch this horsehair, because the oils from your fingers will ruin the hair and inevitably you'll have to buy a new one. When you're not using your bow, make sure you loosen your bow hair so that the curve looks like this. It shouldn't look like this when you're playing it, because then you will not be able to make a sound with your instrument. But when you are using an instrument, just make sure to twist it the other way to tighten it. One way I learned when the proper tension was good, that you need to have a sort of smile looking, it needs to look like a smile when you're using it, and then always make sure you unwind it when you're not using it, just so it doesn't ruin the tension and you leave it like that. Make sure you're always gentle with your instrument. Never leave it lying around anywhere. Make sure that it's always in your case, and make sure you never just throw it places, because instruments are very expensive to repair. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I will see you in the next lesson video. So thank you.